Morning everyone, welcome to Ainsley News. It's Friday, end of week, 25th of March. Australia has the number one gold producer position in sight. An Australian-based specialist gold consultancy has revealed that Australia has indeed reclaimed the mantle of second biggest gold producer in the world from Russia. It's even flirting with taking the number one spot. It's from gold analyst Laurie Williams. According to Melbourne-based specialist gold consultancy Surbiton Associates, Australia is the world's second biggest gold producer, and at one time in the past year had looked as if it might displace China as the world number one. However, this was not to be, as a number of COVID pandemic-related issues caused the country's gold output to fall back a little as the year progressed, and it ended up coming in second place again among the global gold-producing nations. It should be noted here that Surbiton's assertion that Australia is the number two gold producer is slightly contentious, as independent London-based precious metals consultancy Metals Focus put Russian output marginally higher than that of Australia, or at least it did in 2020. But in the 2021 assessment, it hasn't yet been published. Russia will have suffered similar COVID-related production issues last year, and US sanctions, which have led to Kinross withdrawing from big Kupol gold mining operation, will almost certainly have affected that nation's current gold output levels. According to Surbiton, which is being Australia's based, is probably in a better position to assess the country's gold mine output. Australian production in 2021 totaled 315 tonnes, or 10.1 million ounces. This was therefore a little lower than the peak production levels recorded in 2019 and 2020. The consultancy put local gold output for the first half of the 2021 year slightly ahead of China, but this was not sustained later in the year, so according to Surbiton's figures. Thus, Australia remains in second place. Compared to 2020, Australian gold production in 2021 declined by 12 tonnes or 4%, said Dr. Sandra Close, Director of Surbiton Associates. There are a number of factors which have contributed to the fall, many of which are the result of the pandemic. Western Australia, which produces around 3/4 of Australian gold, closed its borders in mid-March 2020 to restrict the spread of COVID-19. Its border was not finally reopened until 3rd of March 2022, just a few days ago. Although the gold producers continue to operate extraordinarily well under the circumstances, the restrictions imposed due to the pandemic have had an increasing impact, Dr. Close said. Personnel shortages and burnout have been taking a toll, and during 2021, production has been negatively affected. Surbiton goes on to outline what a huge export gold is for Australia. The gold price in 2021 has been supportive, particularly in Australian dollar terms, Dr. Close noted. The 315 tonnes of gold produced in 2021 was worth around 25.5 billion Australian dollars at the average price for the year, which was a substantial contribution to Australian exports. And it also looked promising for 2022. Given that in the final quarter of 2021, Australian gold mine production, according to Surbiton, rose by 4% to 81 tonnes, this bodes well for the overall gold production in total for the year. With Chinese gold output seemingly continuing to fall back year on year, one suspects that there is a good chance of Australian gold output getting close to matching that of China, or maybe even exceeding it. And that's news for today. Go Australia, helping us get through this crunch at the moment in economic times. Jump over to ainsleyBullion.com.au for all things physical, gold, silver and platinum, buy, sell and exchange. ainsleywealth.com.au for all things crypto, and goldsilverstandard.com, our own crypto built and backed by real gold and silver. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. We'll catch you next week for more news.